Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 10 best smart bird feeders that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Netvue by Birdfy AI Smart Bird Feeder. Netvue's exclusive smart security app comes free or with a $4.99 monthly fee, depending on whether you buy the AI version, which we tested, or the Lite version. It sends alerts when birds land to feed, and you can stream live video. The app will even try to identify the type of bird, although the Netvue's attempts at this were not as accurate as the BirdBuddy or the SOLIOM BF08. And honestly, some guesses made us laugh out loud. From a practical standpoint, the Netvue is easy to load with birdseed. Whether you're using black oil sunflower seeds or a nut and berry mix, you simply flip open the roof and pour the seed in, which slides down into a tray. When mounting the Netvue, there are three options. The feeder includes a bracket to mount to a wall, a strap to wrap around a tree or post, and hose clamps for mounting to a pole. We used the strap method. It is the easiest to use for all the smart feeders we tested. While its build is adequate, it is more sturdy than the SOLIOM or the BirdBuddy. While the feeder stood strong, including its durable perch, it, unfortunately, didn't take long for squirrels to demolish its Wi-Fi antenna. Although it still worked, even though it ended up just dangling. The Netvue is the only smart bird feeder of the test group that comes with a baffle, but it doesn't execute well. The hole is small, the snaps are tough to secure, and too narrow to stop squirrels from climbing right around it. Moving on, at number 9, we have the BirdBuddy Pro Solar Smart Bird Feeder. When you first unbox the BirdBuddy Pro, it looks like the small brand's first iteration, but don't let its appearance deceive you. The Pro takes capturing birds on film to another level, and the OG was already a step ahead of its competitors. After using it in our yard for about a month, we can confidently say that BirdBuddy's new Nature Cam 2, the proprietary camera used by BirdBuddy Pro, is the best on the market right now. We noticed the difference right away, with cleaner, clearer, and more detailed snaps that allow you to see feathers defined, precise color markings, even the individual seeds and nuts the bird is chomping on. It offers high dynamic range, the original does not, 2K video, and 5 megapixel resolution on stills. Its field of view is 122 degrees. Original is 115 degrees, and it has a high-fidelity microphone to catch all the chirping, squawking, and bird conversation of your feathered friends. While the structure and build of the actual feeder is the same as the original, the PRO comes with a metal hanger instead of a string, which makes it much easier to hang and is preferred by the birds. Upon purchase, you can choose to buy a plain plastic roof or one with solar panels. We strongly suggest spending a small amount more for the solar panels, because it means you will never have to remove the camera to charge it. We've used the BirdBuddy with and without the solar panels, and it makes a huge difference in your experience with the product, especially if you get busy or lazy. The BirdBuddy app remains as great as usual. Eye detection software continues to be accurate when identifying the birds that visit the feeder. We've seen up to 11 different species in one day. You can even name frequent visitors. There's also a beta program to report sick or injured birds. At number 8, we have the SOLIOM BF08- Metal Solar Bird Feeder Camera. The SOLIOM BF08 Smart Bird Feeder offers the sturdiest build among our test subjects by a landslide. It is also the heaviest, made of metal and acrylic. The roof locks in, and both it and the perch screw on tightly. It also features the widest opening, making pouring bird food incredibly easy without creating a colossal mess. Likewise, the food slides easily into the pan and doesn't get jammed, even if your feed contains larger nuts. Mounting options for this feeder are via a bracket, so we attached it to a tree about 5 feet from the ground. The process is easy, but the included screws were difficult to drill into the tree. The SOLIOM stood the test of squirrel and raccoon visitors, remaining firmly on the tree without damage to the feeder itself. SOLIOM's camera capabilities are excellent in any kind of light environment. However, the Wi-Fi is unable to connect to a 5 GHz network. When it comes to the app, you've got a choice. You can connect via the Vico Home security camera app, which a few of the feeders use, or via SOLIOM's exclusive app. We tried both and recommend the latter. It is a more user-friendly app experience, and it also offers bird recognition software that performs with average accuracy. You can live stream video in both, and each also saves video clips of your feathered friends. At number 7, we have the Scout Wi-Fi solar-powered smart bird feeder. Where this smart bird feeder varies from the rest is with its bird identification app. Others in our test pool use software that examines a photo of a visiting bird. The Scout's app asks the user if they recognize the bird species. If not, the user then has a choice to identify with Bird ID, a series of questions the user answers manually to prompt an ID, or with AI, which calls up a grid of potential candidates for the user to match. Once ID'd, the user can save it to the app's bird book. While this is an interesting method of identification, it leaves a lot more room for error, especially when the user is just starting to get into birdwatching as a hobby. FeatherSnap Scout's only true con is that it easily serves up dinner to squirrels, with a wide base, sturdy perch, and generous feed holes. We had a squirrel clean this feeder out over the course of a few hours one afternoon. At number 6, we have the BirdBuddy Solar Smart Bird Feeder. We've seen many smart bird feeders at CES, but one of the first was the BirdBuddy back in January 2022. We've been dying to test this bird feeder with a camera ever since. The adorable, contemporary design appealed to us first, sort of Scandian style. It comes in either a sunny yellow or bold teal color. The feeder is small, compared to other smart bird feeders on the market right now. It's constructed well, and there are no delicate attachments that backyard critters could destroy. Plus, you can fill it with seeds easily, thanks to the included cup. This may seem silly, but is a huge boon. As our choice for the best AI recognition, it should come as no surprise that BirdBuddy's app and ID software are spot on. Despite water spots occasionally popping up on the camera lens, we didn't experience any mislabeled birds, even on rainy and gray days. BirdBuddy's exclusive app is a delight to use, especially for freshman birders, as it unlocks new species and puts them into your collection. The app takes still photos and videos. It doesn't double as a smart home security app as the others do, so you don't have to wade through extra features and functions in search of your American goldfinch pics and videos. Unfortunately, the camera sleeps in the dark and does not include night vision. At number 5, we have the Netvue Birdfy Bamboo Feeder. The modern, natural aesthetic of this bamboo wood and black clean-lined bird feeder is what makes it stand out among its peers. It's beautiful. However, after just a few months outside, the bamboo has weathered poorly, turning blackish and unattractive. Despite that, this is one sturdily built and, frankly, heavy feeder. But we were able to mount it to a tree without a problem. If you have strength issues, you'll need a pal to help with installation. Thanks to its flat roof that opens and closes with a firm click and a wide opening, pouring seeds and nuts into the feeder is incredibly easy. It also boasts a super sturdy perch. Unfortunately, the perch is better suited to seating squirrels comfortably than birds, and we found that most of our feed went to our furry rather than feathered friends. Lastly, the Birdfy Bamboo comes with a solar panel included, so you rarely, if ever, need to charge the camera. Wi-Fi setup is easy. Otherwise, the excellent camera and picture quality is the same at the best overall award-winning Netvue Birdfy. And owners will use the same Netvue app. At number 4, we have the Harrymore Bird Feeder. A popular Amazon purchase, the Harrymore Smart Bird Feeder competes with specialty brands like Birdfy and Wasserstein regarding the sturdiness of build and video camera quality. We love that it has 3 solar panels, 2 built-in on the roof and 1 external solar panel, and that these solar panels are included in the base price of the bird feeder. We didn't even have to pre-charge the camera before mounting it. It charged in the sun and was ready to operate the next day. Setup is incredibly easy via the Vico Home app. Harry Moore does not have a proprietary app. Notifications come fast and furious, but you can set both the sensitivity of the motion detection and the amount of notifications you wish to receive, which is nice. It can save videos to the cloud or a micro SD card, or you can download the images from the app into your mobile phone's photo album. The top of the feeder flips open, allowing you to pour seed into the central cavity, which spills into the feed tray without overflowing. Harry Moore also includes 2 ways to mount the feeder. First, by screwing it into a tree or other vertical surface, or alternately with a Velcro band that can wrap around. At number 3, we have the Birdkiss Smart Bird Feeder. While many of the smart bird feeders we tested include attachments you can purchase separately, Birdkiss includes a cup to pour bird food and picks that you can stick into the bird feeder that holds fresh fruit to attract, say, orioles. And we loved these extra perks. The camera does well, offering a nice, clean picture, even at night, when we got a crisp visual of the raccoon feeding himself from the seed tray. The Birdkiss mounts vertically to a tree, making it hard to prevent these kinds of critter encounters. While the feeder construction withstood the raccoon much better than the Wasserstein, it sustained a little damage. When it comes to Birdkiss's smart functionality, like the SOLIOM and the Baiyunsky, it uses the free version of the Vico Home app. This only saves recordings for 72 hours before they disappear. A bummer if you want to hold on to a video, but don't want to pony up the money for a monthly or annual subscription. At number 2, we have the Birdkiss Smart Bird Feeder. The Birdkiss Smart Bird Feeder is the least expensive of the feeders we tested, and it shows in its construction. Although the metal feeder is cute, with its green schoolhouse design and white picket fence, the rooftop opening never closed snugly for us, and the black perch fell off daily. Bird food easily slid into the pan, but it was also easily accessible to squirrels wanting lunch. The only option for mounting this bird feeder is to a tree or vertical surface, and its mounting bracket does the job. However, unlike the other feeders we tested, once you mount it, there's no removing it from the tree without removing the screws. A bonus. The Baiyunsky comes with a solar panel that screws into the same surface where you mount the feeder. The solar panel does a great job of keeping the camera battery fully charged. The 1080p high-def camera connects to the Vico Home Security Camera app, which offers users a live feed, 10-second video clips, night vision, and the ability to control levels of motion detection and notifications. The free version of the Vico Home app only saves recordings for 72 hours, but this feeder is the only one we tested that arrived with a micro SD card, so you can save your footage easily. And finally, at number 1, we have the Wasserstein Bird Feeder Camera Case. What we love about the Wasserstein Bird Feeder is that you can buy a bundle with a smart security camera that syncs with your existing system, whether you use Blink, Wise, or Ring. We tested it with the Ring stick-up cam that we've also reviewed, which connected through the Ring app. Your experience with the smart portions of this feeder will vary based on which smart camera and app you choose. Unfortunately, we hated using the Ring app for this function. It was hard to navigate and find the videos we wanted. Its motion detection was also super sensitive, alerting more times for branches waving in the breeze than for bird visitors. We also didn't love the Wasserstein bird feeder's shoddy construction. Out of the box, it's fine, but once mounted, it can only handle the birds that visit. During testing, a raccoon and squirrels jumped aboard, causing the feeder's bracket to bend 90 degrees so the feeder was facing the ground. The raccoon easily removed and tossed aside the feeder's plastic tray, simply attached in just 2 places. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.